All right, good morning and welcome back to the Morning Drive. I'm Shawn Vaughn. I'm a realtor here in Arizona giving you marginal real estate advice, I guess. So today's topic is the question of whether or not you should trust your realtor. And, you should be able to, right? I mean, they're professionals. They know what they're doing. You've bought one, maybe two houses in your lifetime. They sell homes every single day, right? They should know what they're doing and these kind of things. Now, I'm not saying bad things about realtors. I'm just saying that, the rule of, trust but verify should be in play here. Now, there's different statistics you can read and find out or Google it or whatever. But, here in Arizona, I don't know if it's a national stat or what, but, between like 80 and 85% of all realtors in Arizona that I know of are less than 5 years in the business, new or part-time. So while I believe genuinely that people are good at heart, their intentions are good, they may not be able to best serve you just through a lack of experience or knowledge. Most realtors, don't do that much business. What they say that the average realtor averages maybe 6 to 8 homes a year that they sell. That's not a lot of experience. There's a lot of different nuances to the process and the contracts. So yes, you should trust your realtor as much as, you should be asking questions though. And the best way to know how to ask the right questions, even if you know nothing about real estate, is you should read the contracts that they're sending to you. Read the documentation. Some of that stuff will spark questions. Maybe write them down and, ask your realtor about the things that concern you. There's so many pitfalls that can happen throughout the process where you could be liable for things, lose your earnest money, get tied into something that isn't in your best interest. Especially right now in this really hot market, we're seeing buyers waiving all their contingencies, waiving inspections, waiving appraisals. They're just it's crazy. So you just know that you're giving up a lot of protection by waiving those things. So again, should you trust your realtor? Absolutely, 100%. You should give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure they're good people. They're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to get paid too, trying to make the transaction get to the end. But that's the difference between a good realtor and one that's not, is one that can actually carry the ball to the finish line and get you across and get you keys in your hand. So, and keep you protected the whole way, at least, to the extent that you can tolerate. So again, trust your realtor, but verify, read your contracts, ask questions. If you don't understand, ask. That's the best advice I can give you about trusting your realtor. I think, a lot of people I experience personally, people say to me, well, you're the realtor, so I'm trusting you. Which, that's great. I'm glad that, they're taking my advice or guidance, and I am a fiduciary for them, and I should understand what that means for my client. But do I really understand the contract? Do I really understand the consequence of, the decision that we made about a particular part of the contract? That's a question mark. So you really need to ask questions. And remember, realtors work usually for a brokerage, and if you feel like the realtor you're working with doesn't have good intentions or is not understanding the process, they got a hold of you through some online source, you never met them, you don't know them, you weren't referred to them, you are okay to call the brokerage and ask to speak to the broker and give them a heads up on what you're uncomfortable about. So it's a big decision. Usually it's the biggest decision, financial decision that most people make in their life. So treat it that way. trust your realtor, but verify, read your contracts. All right. Have a great day, guys. That's the morning drive. Talk to you soon.